Now, from your local news leader, KAMR Local 4 News, Saturday Today starts now.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us today on this Saturday morning. I'm Jed Baker.
Yes, and I'm Amberly Hildebrand. It is September 21st.
Yes.
Can't believe there's a song about this day.
Yes. We should have got it to play.
We're not going to sing it for you, but
you missed out.
We do have some exciting news from NBC Universal. They announced their streaming service.
Yes. So we have the name of that service now and what all is going to be featured on it coming up in just a minute. But first, we need to get a check of this morning's headlines. The remnants of Tropical Storm Imelda have led to the death of a third person in Texas. According to the Harris County Sheriff's Office, preliminary indications are a man whose body was found in a ditch on yesterday north of Houston drowned from storm-related flooding. Authorities said the man's boss was giving him a ride home when the road became impassable due to high water. The victim then got out of the vehicle and started to walk home by himself. Officials said they found no signs of trauma and the victim had all of his property on him. Based on that information, authorities say it's likely that the man was a drowning victim. Meanwhile, a fourth victim has been confirmed after a man was found dead in his Toyota Prius after water receded in a flooded canal yesterday in Beaumont. Walmart is stopping the sale of e-cigarettes. In a memo yesterday, the retail giant said with the, quote, regulatory complexity and uncertainty surrounding the products, it would discontinue the sale of electronic nicotine delivery products at all Walmarts and Sam's Club locations. Health officials are investigating 530 cases of a mysterious lung disease that has killed 8 people now. Meantime, the Trump administration is readying a federal ban on flavored e-cigarettes, while cities and states are pursuing similar measures. And in local news, 2 Rager Dykes employees have pleaded guilty for their roles in an alleged check-kiting scheme. 52-year-old Sheila Miller and 53-year-old Diana Uris pleaded guilty to conspiracy to commit bank fraud. In court documents, both Miller and Uris admitted that Rager Dykes engaged in widespread systematic check-kiting. Both also admitted that there was an entire team at the company who was in charge of kiting checks. They are facing up to 5 years in federal prison and may be required to pay at least $23 million in restitution. Rager Dyke CFO Shane Smith pleaded guilty earlier this year to conspiracy to commit wire fraud. He faces up to 20 years in federal prison and will have to pay $50 million in restitution. That does it for news. Let's send it over to Chief Meteorologist John Harris. John, looking at some rain today.
Absolutely, and I tell you what, we're talking about probably some severe weather this evening, but this morning not too bad. We're waking up to temperatures in the 60s. At noon we'll be in the 70s. It will be a little bit breezy today, and then by 5 o'clock thunderstorms return to the area, and we may actually see a better chance for rain today in Amarillo than we did last night on Friday. 84 degrees for a high. Other temperatures today for our friends over in the Childress area, a chance for storms, 87 degrees. The main threat with these thunderstorms later on today could be some flooding rains along with some hail and high winds. The tornado threat tonight will be very, very low, but of course we're watching everything for you. Over at Hereford, 86, Dalhart, 88, a little bit warmer up at Guyman, close to 90, but look what happens tomorrow for our last day of summer. A little frontal boundary moves through, and it's going to be nice tomorrow. Temperatures trading off between the 70s and low 80s right here in the city of Amarillo, only 82 degrees. Guyman, 81, over at Clayton, 78, Tucumcari, 81, and in Childress, still a little bit warmer in 86. Chances for rain on Sunday, basically 0. And then for Monday, our first full day of fall, we have some tropical moisture moving in. Scattered thunderstorms return. It will be a sultry day. Highs in the mid to upper 80s. Tuesday morning, passing rain showers. Nice in the afternoon, 86. Middle 80s on Wednesday, following more thunderstorms Thursday. Possibly 86 degrees for high, and for Friday, 88 right here in the city of Amarillo. But again, for this weekend, for this afternoon and this evening, if you're headed out to the Tri-State Fair, if you're going to be out and about on the town, watch out for lightning. That's always a concern tomorrow for our last day of summer. Perfect weather, temperatures in the low 80s. With that being said, let's send it back over to Jed and Amberly.
All right, John, thank you. The Tri-State Fair wrapping up today, by the way. You still have time to go out and have some fun. Visitors are stopping by to enjoy the games and rides and the food, of course. For many local vendors, selling fair food is all part of the fun. There are turkey legs, funnel cakes, fried cheesecake, and even chicken on a stick. Oh my, and when you're enjoying that food, remember that you are also supporting local business, as many vendors are from our area. I didn't get to make it out there this year. I love me a fair lemonade, but you brought me one.
I did bring you one.
What's your favorite fair food?
Cheese on a stick.
Oh,
duh,
yeah.
But I think I need to try the chicken on a stick because you know I love chicken.
Yes, I am a turkey leg lover.
You are? See, I always see people eating it, and I'm like, how are they just They're just eating. Is that what you do?
Well, I do it more gracefully.
But some people don't, you know, they're just enjoying that.
Well.
I love that. Okay, so moving on, Judd, I know that you love a good musical.
Yes.
Okay, so I have one for you. The Amarillo Little Theater is performing my favorite, Legally Blonde, the musical.
Snap.
You still have a few chances to see it. You can catch it on Thursdays through Sundays at the ALT main stage. Their last performance is on September 29th, and for tickets, call or visit their website there on the screen. Judd, you and I are going to go see it tomorrow.
Yes, I'm so excited.
I am too. They were in earlier, you know, in the week for Studio 4, and it's just going to be so fun.
All the production pictures look like it's just going to be
looks
wonderful.
so
They do
great.
such a great job over there.
I just love Legally Blonde so much.
She's Elle Woods.
excited.
She's Elle living in a Vivian world.
I am.
Yes. All right, so let's get to some of our stories that are trending online today. Southwest Airlines is selling their beloved trademark peanuts once again. It's the one they stopped selling out last year over allergy concerns.
Right.
The company offering a 10-ounce package of lightly salted and honey roasted, the two kinds that the airline served before it had to stop, inside of a silver lunchbox. The box has the Southwest logo and the design from the original peanut packages. It's going to cost you $29 online and at its Dallas-based company store. Apparently, it's a hot ticket item. The company's website says they're on back order rather, and more will be available on the 3rd of October while supplies last. You know, I love Southwest Airlines and I love the peanuts.
Are you going to order you a box?
Probably. I saw them on there a couple months ago and thought about it.
I think the box is a nice, like, memento, you know? I do like the honey roasted. I'm not like a lightly salted person. But that's nice. You know what I do like, though, on a Southwest plane? The little Ritz crackers that they have in the shape of a plane.
They have those?
They're very good.
It's been a minute since I've flown with Southwest.
I've only ever got them once, but I just want them every single time. But I think they're for longer flights.
Oh, yes.
But yeah, but the Ritz crackers
I do
are
like
very
the
good.
pretzels, though, too, but I do miss the peanuts.
Okay, so another reboot is in the works, but this time it's going to the stage, and I'm very excited about this too. The Devil Wears Prada started as a book, then it was a movie, and now it's becoming a musical. The upcoming show features music from the legendary Sir Elton John with lyrics from singer-songwriter Shana Taub. The musical will run in Chicago from July 14th through August 16th, 2020, and is expected to move to Broadway in New York City shortly after. As in the book and the movie, the show follows a young writer in New York who lands a job at an iconic fashion magazine, only to discover her high-profile boss is extremely demanding. I can also quote every line of that movie, just like I can Legally Blonde.
It's a good movie. They're both good movies.
They are very good.
And I think
They're
it will
very
do
iconic.
well for stage on Broadway, and Elton John, good choice on that
I'm
one.
interested to see what the music is going to be like.
Oh, yes.
It'll be fun.
Because you always wonder, it wasn't a musical to begin with, so you're like, how is this going to transition to a musical? Which is what
Yeah.
I thought when I first heard of Legally Blonde, the musical, by the way, and it just...
But oh my gosh, you guys, it was great.
Yes, so great. Okay, back to the story we talked about earlier. NBC Universal's direct-to-consumer streaming service now has a name.
Great.
It's going to be called Peacock, which is fitting. The new name was revealed Tuesday morning, along with the initial content lineup. When it launches on April 2020, Peacock will have more than 15,000 hours of content, including original programs like the reboot of Battlestar Galactica and Dr. Death, and a reboot of Saved by the Bell.
Oh.
Excited for that one. As well as old favorites like The Office, Parks and Rec, and 30 Rock. You can scroll down here on My High Plains and get a link to sign up for more information on that service.
That's exciting.
It is. And talking about just their The Office, 30 Rock, and Parks and Rec. Have you watched all three of those?
I'm watching The Office now.
So am I.
You are?
Yes.
Oh, we didn't even know.
I couldn't stand it at first, but now
Oh, yeah, I
we
but
didn't
I'm
blame
on
this.
season 2 now, and it's funny, you know? It's just,
Yeah.
especially like now, like I feel like I'm really stressed out in life, so I just get to like sit down and just laugh, you know?
Yes, but it's also stress. Michael makes things stressful. So it's like,
Yes, but it's
I'm
not-
going to sit down and
yeah.
relax, but also you're all of a sudden just stressed out again.
Yes, but I do hear that I need to watch Parks and Rec.
You have not watched Parks and Rec.
No.
And you watched 30 Rock.
No. So I guess when the streaming service comes out, that's
I
what
mean,
I'm
you
going
need
to
to
be
watch
watching.
30 Rock because it's basically our lives.
Oh, okay, great.
Yes.
Well, you know, I'll add that to my to-do list, y'all. But another thing trending today, a doorbell camera captured a cougar on the front porch of a home in Utah. Jeff Bottom said he was alone at his home when he got a notification from his Ring doorbell app. He looked at the camera and discovered there was a mountain lion on his front porch. He searched for the cougar and found it under his trailer and even managed to snap a picture. Biologists came to the home, eventually relocating him to a remote area. I don't feel like this is common that much in Amarillo, but where I'm from, this used to happen a lot.
I know where I grew up in Muleshoe, you know, just about 2 hours away, and I think there were reports of a mountain lion there a couple years back.
Yeah, my best friend had a mountain lion in her barn.
Oh, it's just,
Yeah.
but also he went to go look for it. Well, no, you stay inside of the house and you call animal no.
Well, but what if you have a nice picture or something?
Okay.
Well, I guess
That's
he
a
could have
lot
taken
to
off
risk
his
for a-
doorbell picture.
Yes, that's a lot to risk for a picture, in my
True.
opinion.
It's for the gram, y'all. It's for the gram. Hey, thanks for joining us today, and don't forget that you can get all of today's news and weather on myhighplains.com. Plus, check us out on Alexa, Twitter, and Instagram.
Don't forget, give us a like over on Facebook too. It was my turn to
It was
read, and I
Judd's
was
read,
not
and he
paying
missed it.
attention.
Yeah, but go like us, y'all. We'll be grateful for that like.
All right, thanks for joining us this morning. See you next week, everybody.
Bye.